Every entrepreneur dreams of a perfect team, and the problem is perfect teams don't exist. Well, let me tell you something today. It is not the teams that exist naturally, but the teams that take businesses ahead are the teams that you build as a business owner. So today's video is going to be about building the right team for your business, crafting them well, teaching them how to move forward so that they become the right squad for your business and take your business ahead on their own shoulders. But is it possible? Well, am I telling a fairy tale? Well, not, because this is exactly possible with a simple framework existing in your business, and you can apply it right from the time of seeing this video. It's that simple. Well, I have been talking to a lot of business leaders through my interviews, my podcast, and the events that I attend. One of the interaction that stayed with me for a long time was an interaction with Dr. Velu Mani, who is the founder of ThyroCare. And the only thing that he told me is the best part is to employ freshers into your business and then train them and show them how things need to be done and retain them for a longer time, thereby building trust and stability in your organization. Well, this is exactly how he built his company worth 500 crores, and now he's free to live his own life. Well, after interacting with Dr. Velu Mani, it felt as if hiring was so simple, and we have been beating around the bush here and there. The problem is we are not able to figure out hiring. In fact, what you normally think is that I don't get the right teams to work with. My teams are not motivated enough. Well, I had a person who was interviewed very well. He performed good in the interview. But later, when it comes to work, you figured it out that the performance is not up to the mark. Well, these are common scenarios in any businesses. And the worst thing is you train someone for years and the person leaves you at the end. Well, let me tell you, this is a vicious cycle for a business that is going to continue for years. But there are ways in which you can build a team that you want, and you can build systems that will help you to crack the code of team building in your business. So in this video, let's dive deeper onto this topic on how do you build a sustainable team for your business that leads your business towards growth. Well, to be very honest, teams are not God-sent angels. These are people just like you and me exploring different dimensions of work. And even just like you and me, they are learning every single day. So the only thing that we need to take care is that you train your team members. Now the problem comes here, because when you look for an interview, you look for experience over skills. You look for the attitude over the mindset. Well, I would say the right balance of attitude and mindset and the right balance of skills and degrees is the most important thing that is required today. Gone back are the days when only degrees were relevant, only a certain percentage levels were relevant. I remember my days in the college where we were not allowed to sit for certain campuses just because we were not able to hit that premium level of percentage that they were expecting. Well, that didn't mean that we couldn't do anything in our own lives. We could, and that's the reason why I'm standing here today in front of you. But the only thing that I have done for myself is never stopped learning. Now, there are some people who will come to your organization, and these people are just magical. They are self-motivated, they know what to do, and they are ready to do what is required for your business growth. But at the same time, you will also get people who are not self-motivated, who don't know what to do, whose skills are not up to the mark, who don't have the right kind of mindset, who have the degrees but that's not working. Well, if you have such kind of people, then the only way is you fix these problems by training people or you let them go. Yes, I am saying it with a heavy heart, but sometimes losing the people can also be a good idea if they don't fit into the organization. So then the question will be, how do I find people who will fit into my organization? Let's answer this today. Well, if you want someone to fit into your organization, then here is a simple code to do that. Well, look for people who have good skills over degrees or over qualifications. Look for people who have a great mindset rather than just just having an attitude towards life, because only having an attitude towards living life is not going to help them sustain at the work culture and live by the work culture. Let them be dynamic enough to change. If you have such people who have the right skills, the right mindset, and they are dynamic to change, then in that case you hit the right teams for your business, and this helps your business to go on a long run with stability within your teams. But then teams will leave, and this is the hard reality. So how to see to it that even though your team leaves, there is minimum gap that is there within the structures? Well, if you want that the time between the old member leaves and the new member comes in, there should be no issues with the work, then you need to set the right kind of processes within your organization. Everything that you do, whether it be hiring, sales, operations, marketing, all these functions of your business must have a process attached to it. And this process document is not just for you or for the existing team members. It also serves as a guide for the new team members who come in. So when they come in, the only thing that they have to do is follow the process to fit into the system. That's how easy it is. And that's where you need to train them and monitor them as well as mentor them to make them understand that what is the process that you follow in a particular organization. Now, sometimes with people who are not so much dynamic and who have a particular way of thinking, it becomes very difficult for them to adjust into your work culture. And that's why it's very much necessary to understand that when you are hiring, you hire the right kind of people who have the mindset to change, not just to dominate but to work with everyone. The third and the most important thing is to mentor and train your people as the way you want them to be. Be with them as you want them to be with your customers. If you care for them, they are going to care for your customers. This should be the ideal culture built up in a valued organization. So if you want to build up value-based organizational culture, then this is of prime concern. Training your team, mentoring them, motivating them from time to time, and giving them chances to learn, explore, and move ahead, not only within your business in the form of a promotion, but also in life. Having the right kind of people, building the right kind of processes, and mentoring them and guiding them to lead not only in business but also in life will help you create a sustainable team. And even if someone leaves, they will leave on a good note, which means you will not feel bad about leaving them, or they will not feel bad about leaving you, but it's going to be a mutual understanding and allowing them to leave your organization for their own personal growth. Now, even that's a very great gesture and should be taken care of while dealing with today's people or Gen Z teams. These methods that we have talked about in this video can actually help you build teams and not just get teams or hire teams and finish off your responsibility. Your responsibility as a business owner doesn't get rubbed off just by hiring. You need to still be there to monitor, to train, to check, to be there with them when they need you so that they can be with you when you need them. That's for now. See you in another video. And if you like this video, do share me what are the things that you are doing to ensure that you can retain your team members. I look forward to your comments in the comments section. That's for now. I'll see you in another video. Signing off, Coach Sakshi.